Assalamu alaikum guys, my name is Anna and you're watching Anna's World. Guys, ocean depth is so deep that human can't even imagine. And in the water, whatever drowns, finding it and getting back is almost impossible. But in today's video, I'm going to tell you about things that were unexpectedly found underwater. Number 8. Vehicles. Guys, in Florida, in a sea, some people were doing scuba diving and they saw something similar to a car. When these divers went nearer and saw so there weren't one but 10 cars and 2 motorbikes. This discovery shocked the divers very much. But the most weird thing was when the police investigated, they found out that these cars were drawn here one by one. And their owners were also completely different. Even most of these cars were cars in different cities. But at the end, how did these all cars and bikes came here? Well, in reality, these all cars were stolen. This ocean water was muddy, that's why things present in the water weren't quite visible. So thieves, after stealing, came to this ocean and thrown them here. To bring these cars out wasn't a quite benefit because of the salty water. These cars were completely damaged and now this place for the divers is a unique visiting spot. Painting treasures. Guys, in 1771, one ship from Netherlands was going to Russia. In these ships, there were extremely precious and expensive paintings and antiques. These paintings were purchased by Queen Catherine II. Guys, when this ship was taking cargo and going, an ocean storm hit the ship and this ship drowned. For decades, this ship was drowned and nobody was able to find the location of the ship. But in 1999, one diver in Finland discovered this ship. The most amazing thing was, these paintings and antiques were packed in a way that they don't get damaged by the water. For these, LA oil was used. Well, most of these paintings and antiques were saved and secured. And these treasures priced 1.5 billion euros. This ship from the surface of the water was 134 feet deep in the sea. Then these priceless things were safely taken out from the water. Number 6. San Jose. On 8 June year 708, one ship named San Jose was drowned in the water. In the Spanish ship were 600 people and they had more than 1000 kg gold, silver and antique treasures. During the battle of Spanish and British ships, this ship's breaking location wasn't found. According to the researchers, the treasure of this ship cost more than $17 billion. For centuries, nobody could find this ship, but in 2015, during the Colombian underwater operation, they found this ship. According to the experts, this is one of the valuable treasures. But the problem is this ship is still underwater and hasn't taken out. The reason? Spanish government claimed that this ship is their property, whereas Colombian government wanted to make this ship as their state property because this is found from Colombia. This dispute is still going on, and who won the case, the treasure goes to them. Number 5. Cenoura de Atucha. Guys, Cenoura de Atucha is one of the valuable treasures of human history. In year 1622, on the Spanish Cenoura, treasure was loaded and was guarded heavily. On this ship were 260 people. According to the researchers, on this ship were more than 40 tons of gold and different antiques, which were regulated by Spain from Peru, Colombia, and many South Asian countries. On September 6, year 622, this ship and other all ships guarding these ships were drowned because of the sea thunderstorm. World's different divers together finding different parts of the ships in total were found $450 million worth jewelry. But because this ship was damaged and split it into different parts, that's why this ship's one part is also not completely discovered. Divers today also go for finding this ship. Number 4. Sphinx. Guys, you all may have seen Egyptian documentary videos. Whenever we see Egypt, the first thing pops in our mind are pyramids or sphinx. These huge handmade genius engineering marbles are really complimentable. Whenever we see image of these, we think about Egypt. But in Bahamas, divers in the sea found small sphinx. Telling you that from where Bahamas these sphinx have found, that place is 10,000 kilometers away from Egypt. First, everyone thought this may be a copy which would be made by an artist, but when antique specialists checked it and found out that this is 2,500 years old. Archaeologists also say that this sphinx is made with same materials as real pyramids. This object weighs 1.5 tons. The more suspicious thing is that how this sphinx came in the ocean of Bahamas, while no researchers have the answer. Even about this, there is no theory. This ancient Egyptian sphinx, 10,000 kilometers away from Egypt, how got in the ocean of Bahamas is still a mystery. Number 3. Museo Atlantico. Guys, you all must have visited different museums. To know history clearly, there is no better place than a museum. But did you ever saw underwater museum? Museo in reality is a really functional underwater museum. This museum was made by a British artist, Jason Teller. He is a marine expert. He made 300 human sculptures and kept them in the ocean. These weird sculptures in the water look more weird. All these sculptures made by Teller are made with special materials in which marine animals don't get affected. According to Jason, he made these because to preserve marine life, but looking closely, this is a total nonsense, and nobody is affected by it. Whatever it is, looking at it, it is really unusual. Number 2. Mexican Cathedral. Guys, this Mexican cathedral was made in the year 1564. It was actually a church which was made in the southern Mexico. On the place which this church was in the 18th century, full water filled that area. This is the reason that it was completely drowned in the water. Many decades, this church was drowned in the water and the new generation didn't even knew about this church. But in the year 1966 in Gayapas, rain was very less, and because of the drought, water levels started decreasing. With this underwater church started appearing again. At first, people didn't knew anything about this church, but with the history's research, they came to know about it. Now the water level has decreased so much that tourists can actually go inside this church. Number 1. Dian Kingdom. Guys, in 2001, in China near Fujian Lake, archaeologists were searching for ancient items when some of these people went for diving. In this lake, they found weird sculptures. Firstly, they didn't understand that what is it actually. Then with professional divers, they investigated and found a whole city. This was Dian Kingdom, which was 1,750 years ago was alive here. Archaeologists there found streets, walls, houses, and many more things. Additionally, they found out this whole city is present in water. This city was spread on 6.5 kilometer square feet. According to the theory, the whole city with the ground slided and drowned in the water. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as I always say, subscribe, like, share and comment down below. And guys, make sure to follow me on Instagram to get the latest updates about my channel. Thank you once again and bye-bye.